Hello, everyone. So Phoenix Wright, Attorney Dual Destinies. From last episode, we went to trial once again in the Turnabout reclaim case. Today, I think we're going to be finally putting an end to this case by cross-examining a whale, which, for as fun as I'm sure this is going to be, sounds kind of unnecessary. Because, like I said at the end of the last episode, we can just check the phone for a video, like because Sasha said that Arya Summers sent videos to her boyfriend. And Marlon Rhymes is her boyfriend, so we can just check to see if there's videos on the phone, then that's case solved. As to proof that he would have been able to manipulate Orla. But I guess that's too direct for this game, so we're gonna cross-examine on the whale anyway. Leaves you thinking something like calling Orla, Mr. Wright. Well, she was the only one who knows all the answers. That's why I was talking to Pearls, and she said Orla seemed to be feeling fine. Now you have to try to figure out how Mr. Rhymes manipulated Orla. If Mr. Rhymes and Orla together, maybe we can get some kind of clue. And I can't figure out that strange set of prints of Rhymes either. Yeah, that doesn't make any. I mean, my thought process would be so like if you're lying down, you're looking into the bottom of the pool, and you have one hand on the ladder. But why would you have one hand on the ladder? I'm thinking like you hold on to look down, but why would you do that? You could just put your hands on the ground. You don't need to grab the ladder. I don't know.
I really appreciate you trying to save both Orla and me. I had no idea Marlon hated Orla like that. I feel I should have been struck by a torpedo ray. Of course, he would hate the killer whale that murdered his girlfriend right in front of him.
Oh, Mr. Blue, you're watching the trial.
Oh yes, I came to make a declaration of war.
The declaration of war?
No matter what the results of today's trial, I will report the truth is in my new book. Even if the truth goes against what I wrote in the Killer Whale. I don't know what truth it is, but not even what happened a year ago.
Dr. Crab.
Azura died right in front of my eyes in the middle of a pirate show.
Nope.
She suddenly fell from the orca's back and began to thrash around in pain. The orca was singing a song and then started headbutting Azura over and over again. Finally, the orca took Azura in her mouth and brought her to the side of the pool. Before she died, Azura was holding her chest in obvious pain. She was holding her chest? Wait a minute, could it be? I don't think Orla was to blame for the incident a year ago either. What?
I think the most cause of Miss Summers' death might have been her heart condition. Heart condition? What heart condition? I've never heard anything about it. Miss Summers said the prescription would take to a clinic for heart condition. The orca didn't kill her. I think it's possible her heart condition did.
What? Azura had a heart condition too? I guess she hid it from everyone, just like I did.
So that means the orca was innocent a year ago too. It's just a theory, but I think the orca headbutted Azura to check on her. And then did the lifesaver tried to rescue her.
So there was no need to put the orca down after all?
So you really didn't intend to put Orla down?
No, Jack and I, we were against such a thing from the start.
But you said you were going to euthanize the orca. Yeah, I've been wondering about that. Dr. Crab, about this capsule, it's not a poison, but a sleeping drug, right?
That's right, even if it'll attack someone, or if the center of its dangerous animal control advantage she put down, I never had any intention of killing her. I would use sleeping pills to make it look like she was dead and then set her free. So I put so many sleeping capsules.
Oh, that's why!
Never considered the possibility that the poor woman's death was illness.
She seems pretty disturbed to be wrong.
I simply want to know the truth. That's why I will tell you who my client is. The day I witnessed the owner's keeper, I was there at the request of the animal keeper.
Marlon Rhymes?
That's correct. That day my client called me to ask me to investigate the orca pool.
He was wanting you to witness what Orla was going to do. Why did you decide to tell us this?
My desire to protect my client was standing in the way of the truth. I couldn't allow that. I'll be watching to see how this all unfolds. Good luck to you, you blue and yellow duo.
Well, that was quite a bombshell she just dropped, and so casually too. Oh, trust me, there's been way more casual bombshells dropped before, such as, you know, how about the fact that it's like, oh, good to see you again, Mr. Phoenix Wright, also known as Hobo Joe Piano Player? Or how about, oh, you have a daughter now. Wow, what a crazy thing that just happened. Just, trust me, that was the least casual out of those three things I just mentioned.
Do you remember what you said yesterday, Mr. Lawyer, that you usually expose any secret if it would help save Sasha?
I remember, it's my duty as a lawyer. Well, I just want you to know that I don't blame you for exposing the aquarium secret. It may put me in hot water, but if it helps save the orca, let me clue you in another secret. Focus on the orca's song. The orca's song, huh? What could it be hinting at? Oh, Mr. Wright, looks like it's time. Alright, let's go back in. You got it, boss. We're gonna go in there and save Sasha and Orla together. July 22nd, 11:30 a.m. Discord Court number 4. The court will now reconvene. There is a witness, Orla Shipley, commonly known as Orla, ready?
Well, the orca's present, but I highly doubt she understands what's going on.
Oh, just as adorable as yesterday, he said, facing the back of the monitor. I think I remember you being afraid of her on several occasions. Now then, Mr. Wright, how do you propose to cross-examine the witness? I intend to have the young lady there with Orla help me.
Hello, everyone!
That young lady, didn't I meet her once before, a long time ago? Yes, that's Pearl Fay, my old friend. Well, didn't she grow to be a lovely young lady? Ah! I have no interest in this chit-chat. On with the cross-examination.
Mr. Wright, this is all your fault. Why are you dawdling? How is this my fault? The court will not hear the testimony of Walter Shipley. Witness testimony. How Ola was manipulated. Yeah, this is about as useless as the Paris testimony. I mean, it's funny, sure, but still equally as useless as the Paris testimony. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Do you seriously intend to cross-examine this orca? Well, she is a key witness for the defense after all, sir. Every time you come to my courtroom, you open my eyes to a new way of thinking. It appears this will be another one of those times. Yes, he's giving me the go-ahead. I'd now like to put the witness and Mr. Rhymes together to see how he manipulated the orca. Hopefully Ola will have some kind of reaction.
Yar, fine by me, but that will happen, I tell ye.
Mr. Rhymes is right, nothing happened. I guess I shouldn't have expected it to be easy. How did he manipulate her? I mean, just check the phone. Just check the phone.
Right, dude, I hope you realize that if you can't prove our rhymes,
Just check the phone. Just check the phone. Just check the phone. I mean, we're learning nothing. We're literally learning no information. This is useless. I mean, it's funny as all hell, certainly, because we're cross-examining a freaking whale. But we don't need to do this. Just check the damn phone. Check the damn phone. I must have had help. So how did... Oh, are we actually gonna check the phone now?
take that!
Such an interesting story, Miss Summers. Yeah, we remember. Trust me, I remember. It did happen only yesterday. Most likely Mr. Rhymes still has these videos of Miss Summers. Mr. Vey, can I ask for your help?
Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it?
You aren't using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for videos of Azure Summers issuing whistle commands to Orla.
Videos? I'm not too sure how to do that, but I'll give it a try. My apologies to Marlin.
Right, Duna, what are you up to?
You'll see in a moment if pros can find those videos for me.
Mr. Nick, I found them. I found some videos like you described.
You did? Thank you, Miss Fey. Just as I suspected. How did Marlon Rhymes get Orla to do those tricks? I will now show you with Mr. Rhymes' cell phone.
His cell phone? Are you implying he used an app?
Miss Fey, see if you can issue Orla a command.
Me? Can I do such a thing?
You might be able to if you play a video with a whistle signal in it. If there's a video of the lifesaver trick, please play that. Before you do that, though, please put the practice dummy in the pool.
The practice dummy? Alright. In it goes. There, it sank to the bottom. Now I'll play a video. Orla is diving down, heading straight for the dummy. Hey, what a smart girl you are, Orla. This lifesaver trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick.
Thank you, Miss Fey. You were a big help. Now I have proof.
Unbelievable, you actually pulled it off.
That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday. And Miss Fey an orca trader now? No, Your Honor. I'll explain that after we try one more thing. Let's see if we can command Orla to do a singing trick. Miss Fey, this is video of... Okay, we're seriously gonna have to run her through both these things. We really don't need to do this. Oh boy. I mean, we don't. This is. Thanks. I kind of already figured this was gonna be happen. This was gonna be. No, I kind of figured this was gonna be what ended up happening.
Oh my, isn't she wonderful? That was the Swashbuckler Spectacular song.
Oh, what a lovely singing voice.
It wasn't bad.
By the way, how did Miss Fey give the orcas those commands? Marlon Rhymes says something on his phone that his girlfriend, the Reserve Summers, sent him. They're videos of Miss Summers issuing commands to Orla with a whistle. And if they have Orla listen to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all can command Orla. Oh my, anyone at all? Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. All they would have to do is play those videos. Mr. Wright, please submit those videos as evidence. I'm getting this sneaking suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Miss Fey, could you send those videos to the TV phone here?
Alright, certainly.
I got him. Alright, I'll try playing one. Alright, that's absolutely adorable,
But that also doesn't sound like the same song. Yeah, I was about to say that doesn't sound like the same song. If the orca can be committed using videos on a cell phone, then that means that no one's gonna manipulate the creature. Mr. Rebsky, you can't talk your way out of it now.
I have to commend you. That was very good proof. I could see that Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the orca, but isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well? All she would have to do is use the whistle she knows how to use so well, and she wouldn't have had to use those videos. Are you certain you it's a possibility? She could have easily had Norma DePlume witnessing the singer and
no. No, because she can't do more than one trick at the same time. She's trying to argue it's really impossible. No, wrong. Just straight up incorrect. No, wrong. I don't need to see. No, it's just incorrect. It's just false. Could Sasha? No, she couldn't have, because she can't do more than one trick at the same time.
You challenged your battle. I hope your sword is sharpened. Let me see those sword skills of yours.
Don't you worry, my sword is drawn and ready. If sword and two tricks could have been shown at the same time. Where's the? Oh wait, the whistle's right here.
Take that.
And I'll tell you what. I guarantee you what we're gonna find out, because remember how I said the song that was played in the thing wasn't the same one we know, and also how Norma DePlume heard a song she recognized. I guarantee you what happens is that video was the thing that was played, and I called this in the very first episode of this damn case, is that they used the audios to trick the witness by playing it through the walkie-talkie thing, and that what they played was the video of the old song being played, and then the real trick was the life-saving trick. Guarantee you that's what it is. Guarantee you that's what it's gonna be. However, the fact is inconsistent with how all performs tricks.
How all of those tricks? What are you talking about?
Olga can't perform two tricks at once. She performs only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with a dog. If you tell them to both sit and shake, you won't do them both at the same time. Am I understanding it correctly? Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. What if it just is a dog?
Yeah. What a farce. So you're saying the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario?
Yar, if the creature's own trainer can do it, how could I?
Yeah, it is a mystery, isn't it? Boss, you don't have to agree so cheerfully.
The defense is claiming the Marlon Rhymes manipulated the orca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water.
Oh, I can. Oh, believe me, I can. And I could have explained it the first day of investigations, too.
If you cannot straighten out your own theory, would you like me to straighten you out?
No thank you. So all I can't do tricks at the same time, but Mr. Plume saw her do it. As long as it means it's a flaw somewhere. Was Mr. Plume lying? Was it not true that all I can't? No, there's a much simpler explanation.
Faked.
Yes, maybe Ola performed only one of those tricks, but it made it look like she performed two.
Silence. Maybe. How do you expect to conduct the sword battle? Just conjecture.
Sounds like I better present some evidence here, and fast. Although I am concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you. Which of these true is faked? That would be the song. Yeah. Because that was what was played through the speakers with the walkie-talkie. The defense wished to argue the singing trick was faked. And what comes to just the video. Where's the video? Is this the video? Yes, this video right here. Because the song isn't the same. This is a recording of a recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang from Miss Faye earlier. But Mr. Plume said the song was different from the one sang a year ago. The song was different? Please listen to the song in the video from the year ago sent to the cell phone. Yes, the song's quite different from the song Orla sang from Miss Faye earlier. And yet, this is the same video Miss Faye used to issue the command for Orla to sing. By having Mr. Plume listen to the song recorded in the cell phone video, the true culprit made Mr. Plume think that Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes, the owner of the cell phone video, could have done this. Here's that music again. Yeah!
Silence.
I did explain that too, of course.
What?
The answer lies somewhere in the Orca Pool Visitors Corridor. Mr. Rhymes plays strong for using that speaker up there.
Take that.
Here's how Rhymes played this using the walkie-talkie. There it is.
Take that.
Mr. Rhymes could broadcast a song in the video to speak by using a walkie-talkie, and he could get Orla to do the trick by letting her hear Miss Summers' witness signals too. He played the singing through the speaker and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was doing of the true culprit Marlon Rhymes. God, this is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? Did it! Now I can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to Captain Wright swashbuckling lawyers to win any case. And I remember agreeing to that name. So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the Orca. I'm stunned. I see we'll need to hear more from this witness. Mr. Rhymes, the time has come for you to tell the court the truth.
So I used a walkie-talkie, ye say? Arr. Sorry, but you did wrong, me bucko. It be impossible, says I.
Well, what do you mean impossible?
I shall sing ye a little shanty dissing your scurvy theory. Hark ye well now.
Oh, please tell me he's gonna rap his testimony. This is the dissing of Phoenix Wright.
Yo, walkie-talkie me broke for real. Mr. Lawyer's freestyle got no appeal. Broke before the bloom on the scene. Broke before Wright could ever dream. Legit goof during cleaning time, eh?
How did you goof?
That orca don't listen to me. K. Kill the captain. You so cray-cray.
Okay, so how did you goof during cleaning time? Here we go again with that flip-flop music. Broken? Of all the flimsy excuses, bilge sucking, that was uncalled for. You probably broke it on purpose, that's the fact.
Arr, that be untrue, little lassie, although I can't prove when it really was. Luckily be it for me, ye the lawyers be the ones who have the proving to do.
After everything we've uncovered, he still won't admit it. Somehow I have the proof that he still couldn't have done it, or still could have done it. Okay, well, first off, just tell me how you goofed. This is the Phoenix Wright, okay. So, you goofed, huh? You made a big blunder, what happened?
After I helped Sasha with the cleaning, I dropped it by accident and broke it. You wish to see it? I still have it with me.
It doesn't appear to be broke. It doesn't appear to be broke.
Hey,
When you walk, I can't give the orc any commands. Ooh, your walkie-talkie bird broke. Isn't that just so convenient? Mr. Rhymes, I think you broke it on purpose.
Mr. Lawyer, none of your false accusations, if you please. I broke it on purpose. Where be your proof?
I don't have any proof. If his walkie-talkie was broken, it was a monkey wrench in the whole my theory. When he let Pearls borrow his cell phone so casually yesterday, he must have already been confident I wouldn't have been able to prove anything.
Har, you'll never get me to agree that the poxdorka be innocent. It's something to be not done about her. She'll get Sasha one day too. They'll get killed the captain. It weren't me.
So you intend to continue to claim the defendant is innocent, do you? But I won't stand for that. Now that I do know, what's your next move?
Your Honor, I would like to examine that walkie-talkie if you don't mind. Certainly, here you are. Let's see if there's any way to tell when the walkie-talkie was broken. If you roll that command, then it couldn't have been broken at that time. Slide the screen to rotate the evidence. Type again if you know something of interest. Yeah, okay, great, thanks. Okay, so what do we see? Rotating it. Oh, those looks like some bite mark. Can I move the... Can I move the... How do I... there we go. Huh? Let's look at these. They look like tooth marks. Hey, you're right, a bite this big. I wonder if it was Orla. Wait, a walkie-talkie with tooth marks? Didn't no hero store like that just yesterday? Did we? Oh, wait, did Shipley tell us about it with the story? Walkie-talkie hasn't been found. Okay, yeah, I think this is what we heard yesterday. Yep, okay, that's what it was. That's what it is. Okay, got it, great, got it, thanks, whatever, okay.
Arr, time to give it up, Mr. Lawyer. Forget the orca. Just save Sasha, says I.
I can't do that. Now that I'm finally a lawyer again, how can I hold my head up if I made my client so miserable?
Yarr, a stubborn one, ye.
Okay, so... how can we use this evidence to our advantage? Where do you say... You mention anything about the being broken? Ah, right here, okay. Gotcha.
Objection!
The walkie-talkie that witness brought with him to court today may have been stolen from the victim, Mr. Jack Shipley.
Our crane may look like a band of pirates, but thievery? Yarr!
According to the defendant's statement, Mr. Shipley talked to her on the walkie-talkie before death. However, no walkie-talkie was found near the victim's body.
Yarr, methinks the police just didn't look hard enough. Besides, the captain's walkie-talkie wasn't broken, be that not right? So his walkie-talkie has naught to do with mine.
I'm not so sure that's true. The victim fell to his death. It's quite possible the walkie-talkie broke in the fall. You stole the walkie-talkie after the victim's death, didn't you, Mr. Rhymes?
Silence.
I'm not allowed such leading questions, right, Dono?
If you're claiming the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim, show me your evidence.
Certainly, I plan on doing just that. Please look at the tooth marks here on the walkie-talkie. Tooth marks? Oh yes, I see them. The victim's walkie-talkie was a keepsake that used to belong to Azura Summers, who died a year ago. These two marks were left by Orla when she carried some Mr. Summers in her mouth. If this is Mr. Summers' walkie-talkie, then Mr. Rhymes' walkie-talkie is still unaccounted for, which means he could have used it to command the Orca after all. And that's not all, Your Honor. The only one who could have taken the victim's walkie-talkie is the culprit himself. Arr. The fact that Marlon Rhymes had the victim's walkie-talkie is the proof that he murdered Jack Shipley.
Sink me. Yarr! Not so fast, Mr. Lawyer.
What? He still won't admit it?
This walkie-talkie be mine, says I.
And how do you explain the tooth marks on it?
I've had many with a run-in with that orca myself, yar. She bit me more than once in me walkie-talkie, too. Evidence of our fights are carved here into me body.
My goodness, I can clearly see the tooth mark scars on your skin. What? Are those really scars from being bitten by Orla?
Ahoy! Oh, I missed that. These scars from Orla. That's right. Them girl can put up a nasty fight. That orca bit me and left me scarred. Had a rep to protect, so I went in hard. To Mr. Lawyer, I win, just being frank. And Orla? Heh, you get the plank.
I can't let him run the show. I have to find a way to prove the walkie-talkie belonged to the victim.
And you can forget about fingerprints. I always keep me walkie-talkie clean and polished.
This man has everything worked out before he even took the stand, but I won't give up. There has to be a way. Mr. Wright, I found something interesting. The tooth marks of the walkie-talkie. Notice anything funny about them? Funny? Funny how? Something's different about them compared to other tooth marks we've seen. Is something different? Only ones to remember for the practice. Okay, this... So it's 5 holes. It's just tiny. This might not even mean anything. Right now, we need to consider every possibility we can, no matter how small. Okay, hold on. Let me check the things. Figure out... Okay, fine. Let's figure out what's different on the bite marks. So, they would be... Where's the thing? Do we not have the thing? What? Okay, wait. Okay, so the bite marks would be on the walkie-talkie. We can check these. Never mind, we can't check these. Okay. So there was no difference there. They just looked like 5 freaking... 5 circles. Think, Phoenix, you can turn everything around right here, right now. Oh no, not this stupid. Okay. Well, I guess... so not... It's more than just Apollo that's a stupid gimmick. Okay. Time to do the facts we have so far. With the intent of killing Orla, Rhymes drained the show stage pool. But Rhymes failed to kill Orla, instead he tried to pin Shipley's murder on Orla. In order to manipulate Orla, Moses used his cell phone on the walkie-talkie. The walkie-talkie's Rhyme has is broken. The victim's walkie-talkie, the one he kept his mementos, and I have to find a way to prove that this is indeed the victim's walkie-talkie. With this piece of evidence left in the walkie-talkie, prove it belongs to the victim. It has to be the tooth marks because the fingerprints don't make it like if he says there are any fingerprints on there. Tooth marks on the walkie-talkie. Okay, here we go. Now we can see the difference. What's the difference here? They still, I mean, one has the dot slightly lower, slightly different from the left. But what does that mean? Like, what does that mean for us? It's like, cool, you're showing that one has the dots in a nice little line, the other one is far to the left, but what is that? Oh, it's the song! It's different. The song's different, the tooth marks are different, and the whales were different. That's exactly what it was. That's exactly what it was. So the whales, and he already said that if he was put down a year ago, he would let the other whale go free. Guarantee that's what it is. Guarantee that's what it is. That's the turnabout right there. They were 2 different whales. 2 completely different whales. Let's recommend 2 pieces of evidence. 2 marks are different. 2 different bite mark patterns. I look closely to 2 different various circle as the show song. 2 different songs. A year ago, the orca song 2 marks behind the fact that she was a different orca. I'm starting to think there were 2 different orcas. This one, the one a year ago, and Orla now. And if Orca a year ago was an Orla, that means the bite mark in the walkie-talkie is an Orla like Rhymes said it was. Now I can finally prove the walkie-talkie belongs to the victim. Mr. Wright, you appear to be lost in thought there. Is everything alright? I just realized something astonishing, Your Honor.
Your face is what's astonishing, right, Dodo?
Your rudeness is what's astonishing, Prosecutor Blackwell. And what is this astonishing thing you realized? Until just now, I thought the Orca at ships to the aquarium a year ago in Orla were the same Orca. However, the two instances led me to a new fact. And the fact is there might be two more Orla Shipleys. Here we go! The final pursuit. Order! Order on the court!
Explain yourself. What is the basis for this preposterous claim?
The Orca show song a year ago and the new one now are different. I believe it's because the Orca a year ago was a different Orca. Two different Orcas, two different songs, and explain the show's strong contradiction.
What beat is Bill want to talk? I don't understand.
I'm talking about the truth. Truth that will finally catch you out in your lies. You claim the tooth marks in the walkie-talkie were Orlas, but that's not true. The two different bite mark patterns in the walkie-talkie, and let me prove this.
What different patterns, you say? Silence. Well, then we'll concede there was a possibility that two different Orcas exist. Bite mark patterns alone are not proof enough. I will not more conclusive evidence.
Okay, then why don't you check the videos? Because in the video, we can see the two different whales, and I guarantee we check their teeth and they're different. So here we want to see evidence other than Orca different teeth. Yep, two videos. Yep, exactly. It's annoying you keep hinting at the right answer when I already figured it out, but still. Okay, so where's the... Here we go. And there's the other. Other's right here. Please compare these two videos, one from a year ago and one recent. Let's discuss the two Orcas are singing two different songs. Please also pay special attention to the appearance of the two Orcas' teeth. How exactly do you claim the teeth are different? Let's look for shots in the two videos where the Orcas' teeth are shown. This is Orla, the recent video of the Swashbuckler Spectacular's pirate show. And you can see that she has all of her teeth. But that, what a healthy smile she has, I'm a bit envious. Next, let's take a look at the TV phone video from a year ago. Just like that, they're different, yep! Oh, I believe the smile looks different from the one she saw a moment ago. As you can see, the Orca from a year ago has one tooth that's broken off.
If the teeth are different then?
Yes, if the teeth are different, then they of course leave different bite mark patterns. On the practice dummy, you can see Orla's uniform pattern with all the teeth intact. And on this one tooth, you can see that one tooth is missing from the pattern. Oh, I see. It looks like a smile of the Orca in last year's video. But the tooth marks in this walkie-talkie were not made by the Orca we know as Orla. They were made a year ago by a different Orca.
Two different Orcas? I can't believe it.
The story of the statement that the tooth marks in the walkie-talkie were from Orla was a lie. The truth is the walkie-talkie was stolen from the victim, Jack Shipley. And the only person who could have stolen it is... the true culprit, Marlon Rhymes! Haha! Gotcha!
No, ye got it all wrong. It be all the fault of that Orca.
What? What the hell?
Once again, I'm too weak. Yar.
To help anybody. That's an odd statement. Well, it would appear we should hear more from the defendant about Orla Shipley. Sasha Buckler. Is what Mr. Wright claims true? Are there two different Orcas?
The
secret that Ship to Aquarium was hiding about Orla, wasn't it? Dr. Crab told me to focus on the Orca song. He hinted it would be a clue.
Phoenix is right. The one we call Orla is the second Orla Shipley. There actually used to be two Orcas at Ship to Aquarium. I used to call the first Orla Shipley just Orla for short. Orla and Orla sisters. The captain rescued them both when they got beached on the shore. Orla was in bad shape and the ship's doctor had to look after her a long time. Both Orcas loved the captain and so we decided to keep them out on a Ship to Aquarium. Why don't you say anything about there being two Orcas? Well, because after the accident a year ago, Orla was put down.
What? Orla's dead? I think it's more likely that she was let listen to she was released, like Dr. Krabs said he would do.
Apparently, Captain the ship doctor begged them. We put the person down, so please leave the other one alone, they said. Anyway, after its accident a year ago, the captain told us he was going to put Orla in the ship pirate towards Orla Shipley. He asked us to keep quiet about Orla's death until the time was right.
What a surprising and complex tale. Did all shipship aquarium employees know about this?
No, just a select few of us.
Mr. Rhymes, did you know about it?
Of course not. How would I?
Tell Mr. Rhymes, did you plan on killing Olaf from the start?
Yeah, I planned to do it during the cleaning, so I drained the pool. I figured if I didn't do something about that beast, Sasha's life would be in danger. Sasha's trusted Orca just as much as Azor did. I wanted to protect her. I couldn't help Azor, but I felt like protecting Sasha was the least I could do, my duty. I built up my strength so I'd be ready to kill that Orca. I even fought with sharks. The captain realized my plan and tried to save the Orca.
And that is why you killed Jack Shipley? Ah, now the report from the crime lab finally makes sense.
Report from the crime lab?
In court yesterday, you will recall I showed a photo of the victim lying on his back. According to the lab, the bruise on the victim's right wrist was Rhymes' handprint.
His handprint?
I didn't know how it fit in with the case to who Rhymes' story just now, but now I can imagine the reason for being there. Rhymes must have knew the handprint when he fought with the victim over the Orca.
A handprint made during a struggle? That seems like an odd place. I can't imagine you would grab someone's wrist if you were trying to fight off against... Wait! Oh! Wait a second! Wait a minute! Wait! Okay, I just had a light bulb moment. Wait, okay. The ladder. Okay. He just said a second ago that I was too weak to help... Once again, I'm too weak to help anybody. Okay. Hear me out on this one. We were trying to figure out why you would be grabbing onto the ladder. If you were looking, we already know he was because he was looking down at the bottom of the pool. It's the only thing that makes sense. But then why wouldn't he just grab on, put his hands against the bottom of the pool? Because if he was grabbing onto the, if he was leaning over the edge, it would make sense to grab onto the ladder. But the only reason he'd be doing that is if he was trying to grab onto something else with his other hand, such as Jack Shipley. He might have been trying to save Jack from falling into the pool, which would explain this, and it would explain the prints on his wrist. Boom! There we go. That's the last piece. That's the last piece of this mystery we need to solve. Guarantee it. And that's actually a really clever twist. Because I actually really liked Marlon Rhymes throughout the entire case. That's actually a really clever way to end this. That's really cool. That's awesome. I'm the one who killed the captain. Please give Sasha a not guilty verdict.
You accept your defeat as well, I see. Let me be your guide to hell. Get on with the verdict, boldness.
It seems this unprecedented trial that began with an Orca as a defendant has finally come to a close.
Sasha's saved. Ola's gonna be happy.
Sasha's not guilty verdict is coming, but why do I still have this strange nagging feeling? Rhymes' handprint on the victim's right wrist. Was it really the result of a deadly struggle over the Ola? I can't shake the feeling that handprint has some other hidden meaning. Is this trial gonna end with revealing the whole truth? Oh, absolutely not. Very well. The court finds the defendant Sasha Buckler.
Hold it!
Your Honor, please hold off on that verdict. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? I would like to further explore this new evidence that the prosecution just submitted.
What complaint could you have? You're about to get your not guilty verdict.
I see no need to further prolong this trial, Mr. Wright. Your Honor, we still know the entire truth of this case. This unnatural handprint Mr. Rhymes left on the victim's right wrist. No, the result of a fight?
Then what do you suggest it was?
Boss, what are you doing?
Do you remember the evidence that we found at the show stage?
Evidence? What evidence?
The mysterious mark that might be the key to understanding the whole case. Your Honor, the defense would like to submit evidence that will expose the truth of the case. A mysterious piece of evidence that pairs with Mr. Rhymes' unnatural handprint.
Take that!
Marlon Rhymes left behind a very unusual set of fingerprints at the show stage. In what way were they unusual? They were right handprints on the left side of the ladder. If one were to grasp the ladder in the same way as the prints, it would look like this. It looks like the ladder was being grasped from above. Exactly, Your Honor. And the handprint on the victim's right wrist shows that it was held with a powerful grip. Marlon Rhymes grasped the show stage ladder in an unnatural pose. If he was gripping the victim's wrist in this position, gripping the victim's wrist,
Then he must have been...
That means Rhymes actually...
That's right. If we coupled the unnatural handprint with the mysterious fingerprints... We see that Marlon was trying to save the victim's life. What? Now we got the truth.
But that can't be. It's impossible.
Why don't we ask Mr. Rhymes himself?
Yeah,
Mr. Rhymes, we want to hear the truth directly from you. Heh, I gotta hand it to you, Mr. Lawyer. You got skills. Why? Why'd you have to figure it out? It doesn't matter what happens to me anymore. I'm ready to die. So was what the defense claiming true? The captain. He found I drained the Stoshie's pool. He rushed to the side of the pool, frantic to put some water in for Orca. And then he slipped. Captain, give me your left hand.
No, Marlin, you'll fall too. Forgive me, Marlin. I didn't realize what deep paint you're in, but please, don't blame Orla. It's nobody's fault, not Orla's, not yours.
So, Jack Shipley's death was accidental. Why didn't you tell us that you didn't kill the victim?
Because I have no right to live anymore. I'm ready to get the death penalty. The captain died because of me, and then on top of it, I'll use his body to frame Orla. I was gonna kill Orla, and she wasn't even to blame. She didn't do anything wrong. The only thing I can do now is pay for it all in my life. I can't do anything. I couldn't save the captain. I couldn't avenge Azura's death. Mr. Rhymes, you have the wrong idea about Miss Summer's death. Not even the first Aura Shipley was responsible for her dying, or of her own accord was trying to save Summer's life. What are you talking about? Azura Summers suffered from a heart condition, but she didn't tell anyone. She performed in the pirate show anyway. She had a heart attack and died before anyone could save her. I'm sure that she didn't think Aura attacked her. There's nothing to avenge. No way, a heart condition? She never said a word about it. Maybe she didn't want you to worry about her. So I wanted to get revenge all this time for nothing? So neither case was murder. Not a year ago? Not this time either. Your responsibility in this matter is great, but I believe you can be rehabilitated. Marlin, you better come back to Ship Aquarium when you're done, you hear? Orla and I will be everyone waiting for you. Aww, that's sweet.
You still have a lot to offer, Mr. Rhymes. Live your life and never give up, for the sake of those who are gone as well.
I promise to make up for what I've done, even if it takes my whole life.
Mr. Wright, Sasha. Thank you. That's an awesome way to end this case. Well, I have seen countless trials, but never one that ended like this. I don't know how, Mr. Wright, but you always seem to manage to turn things around. I think all this excitement has taken a few years off my life. Is that praise or a diss? Well then, this court finds the defendant, Sasha Buckler, not guilty. The court is now adjourned. July 22nd, 511, Ship Aquarium, Orca Pool.
Congratulations on your win, Mr. Nick.
Thank you for all your help today, Pearls.
all I did was have fun. All I did was have fun with Orla.
Orla, I'm back. Oh, I missed you, girl.
Oh, I'm so happy for you and Orla, Sasha. Everything turned out great. It really did. This case probably has the happiest ending out of any of them. Like there's obvious happy endings like Bridge to the Turnabout, right? And Farewell My Turnabout, and I mean every case ends happily because you solve the case, but someone else always gets like accused of the murder. There's always a criminal, but this time the criminal was trying to save the victim's life. Like this is probably the most positive outcome for all the characters. Well, and I both really, we're back to the puns again, are we?
I will act out my gratitude with a little performance. Yar! Miss Orca Lover, do you think you better take care of your health first? Alright, fine, I promise. No more shows till I'm better. I don't want anyone to worry about me after all. Good. I'm glad that's settled. Hey, buddy, Mr. Lawyer. You just had to blab every single one of those aquarium secrets, didn't you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Dr. Crap.
Nah, it's alright, I'm glad.
It was kind of hard to tell.
Although thanks to you, they now know we're using the illegal torpedo system, but I think we'll be able to wiggle out of serious repercussions somehow. That writer lady is advocating for us, saying the law itself is to blame. She said she's going to look into getting the law changed. Wow, go Mr. Plume, sure is a powerhouse. There's only one thing you didn't figure out, by the way. Keep this to yourself, will you? We don't want it getting out publicly. Remember that appointment I had written down in my calendar? Oh, you mean meet the captain of the Orca Pool 7 a.m.? The note meant the Orca Pool, the submarine aquarium, not ship shapes.
What? Were you supposed to meet there? Oh, yep! Called it! Called it! That's where war is! Guarantee you.
Jack and I. With this, any idea why? Get the dolphin bird treatment? No, Sam already told you. Jack and I.
Yup. Called it. Called it. Called it. Called it. Yep, I knew it. What? Oh, so that talk about large amounts of money you were paying them. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. It was all deception.
We were paying for Orca's care. You wouldn't believe how much fish Orcas eat. Now that it's been proven she was innocent all along, I think we can bring her back soon. Until then, keep it on your hat, okay? Huh? What was he telling you about? Oh, nothing much. By the way, Ola wants you to give her a little celebratory prize. Oh, she wants fish. Ola simply requested you give it to her, Phoenix.
Ah, alright, fine. Let's see. Alright, fine. Take your fish. Ola, it's coming a day late, but congratulations on your verdict. Aww. Oh.
Oh my! Aren't you lucky?
Ah, that's Ola's best trick, the thank you kiss trick.
Orla, I want to be next. Oh, please send me sprawling onto my back. And so the curtain fell on my first trial in years. I'm looking forward to the comeback of Sasha and Orla's Swashbuckler Spectacular. After all, I made a comeback of my own as a lawyer.
A few months later.
Date, question mark, time, question mark, Ship Aquarium entrance. It's been a while since I visited Ship Aquarium. Now that Sasha's recovered from her illness, she's performing today. Still some time before the show starts. I think I'll wander around a bit.
Hi, Phoenix. Hope you enjoy the show today. Orcas are excited and ready to go.
Oh, I'm sure I'll enjoy. Wait a minute. Did you say orcas in plural?
Yep, let me show you.
Aww. What? Two Olas? Don't tell me.
Yep, you called it right.
Aw, that's sweet.
We be the three Fire Sisters.
That's amazing. This case is ending so well. I don't want to get in the way of the rehearsal. I guess I better go.
Well, if it isn't Blue Boy to come for my book signing.
Oh, Mr. Plume, is a book signing?
Yes, my new book is just out. It's called Ship Aquarium, Don't Pull the Plug. Book signing will be held here in the room. After all, that owes me a favor. Yeah, she get them to prove.
Oh, prove these torpedo! Seriously, this case just works out for everybody. Everybody has a positive out. Everyone has a happy ending.
Next one means hot sniper. The pin will leaves the nest.
Aww.
Creed. Stop this cacophony. Why am I surrounded by carping females?
Gee, Delta Krabs gets all lazy. I guess I'll leave him to it. Oops, almost time for the show.
Where have you been, Daddy? Polly and Athena already went in. While we were waiting, I bought some souvenirs to take back to the village.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I bet they'll love your souvenirs back home, Pearls.
By the way, I hear a certain someone is going to be in today's show.
A certain someone? I wonder who it could be.
Oh, it's almost time. The show's just about to start.
Alright, let's go into the let's go to the stage show then. This prick. I saved you all seats, Mr. Wright. Great! Now, actually, unfortunately, you saved us all seats, but I'm gonna take up 2 seats to make sure you can't sit down. You have to stand for the whole show. Ooh, I can't believe I get to see the show again. I'm so happy. I want to dive into the pool. You better not. I think they call security.
You're welcome in the pool anytime, Athena. But Red Stash is the best swimmer of all.
Huh? Who have you got playing Red Stash's role? Hey, I know that voice. Oh, is it gonna be Marlon Rhymes? Yep. Oh, that's awesome.
It'd be the new Swashbuckler Spectacular. Hope you enjoy me, buckos.
I can't wait. I hope they show us a cutscene. I hope they show us a cutscene. Don't just end it. Please. Oh, that's lame. I really wanted to see a cutscene.
And so, our pirates set sail for bluer seas under a sunnier sky. As for me, I set foot into the world of law once more as a full-time lawyer.
Okay, the very end of that would have been better served with an actual cutscene instead of just cutting to Phoenix saying, I'm a lawyer now. But overall, that case was great. I mean, it had some low points, I'll admit it. It had, like, the point where we figured out that it was, that Shipley felt it was death instead of, what happened originally. That was, like, I don't know about that. Seems a little of a far-fetched conclusion to draw from that. Then the part where we cross-examined Orla, I thought it was going to be funny, and it was kind of funny initially, but it just proved to be a waste. Like, cross-examining the parrot, the reason why that works was because, yeah, it was hilarious and stupid, but it actually worked out for us. Like, it actually got information by doing that. And it helped us win the case. But that was just pointless. Like, we could have just skipped straight to the part where we checked the phone for videos. So that was kind of annoying. But most of that case was phenomenal. All the characters were great. Pearl Fay came back. Apollo was barely in it, which is already incredible. Apollo was, like, barely in this case at all. So that's automatically an A+ right there. And just, it was all spectacular. Everything, the way this was constructed, the setting, all the characters, like I said. And then, of course, the ending was phenomenal. Everything worked out for everybody in that ending, and that was just, oh, so good. So good. Alright, I can't wait to keep playing. I was a little reluctant to keep playing after the second case. The second case was kind of trash. Not trash in, like, an offensively bad way, just painfully mediocre and boring as all hell to play through. Like, I actually had to force myself to record it because I just didn't care at all. But now I'm excited to keep playing through this, so that'll be it for this. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, and when we'll be starting up the third case of the game, or the official third case of the game. So, stay tuned for the next time. We'll catch you all tomorrow, on Tuesday for that. Goodbye.